Hi, this is Graham Jeacocke. I was having a discussion on Facebook and a comment made by Mark Blake. He said, "Yeah, but maybe a good flogging might help adjust their attitude, all in the name of Jesus, of course. I mean, isn't that why we had crusades?" Now, this comment was made after an Irish Olympian was attacked on Dublin Street by a gang of 12, leaving him needing surgery. Now, I gave a response to him, but, but I'll put it in differently here. Now, most people will know Saul of Tarsus. He was a zealot, and he was a Jew. But he encouraged Christians to be killed. He contributed to Christians being killed. Okay? Now, let's just take the Christians in the Crusades. Okay? Now, these Christians perhaps read the Bible and believed killing was the way to go. Okay? So they acted a bit like a Saul of Tarsus, didn't they? They hurt people, and this is what happened in the Crusades. But that's not to say that you had Christians who were opposed to it. You had Christians who were opposed to the witch trials, but they were overruled. Now, getting back to this person's argument that perhaps a good flogging with these thugs may stop them, but here a flogging causes perhaps fear individual, okay? Fear doesn't change the heart. You see, God offered a pain-free, well, the means to change the heart is free, but the consequences of having a change of heart may bring physical pain, as in Paul. You see, Saul of Tarsus had a change of heart, and he reconstructed his understanding of Jesus by reading the Old Testament scriptures. Okay? And Saul of Tarsus became Paul. But because of Paul having a change of heart, he experienced physical pain. Okay? But the act itself, the initial act Saul had, changing the heart, was painless. You see, God offered a painless way. It was having a change of heart. So, when this man suggested that thugs get flogged to address these issues, you present the body of Jesus Christ to the thugs, and you work round this, and you get to the point where the thug comes to the conclusion that a change of heart is the way to go. Now, an extra point I want to add. You see, even though atheists get bogged down by the fact that Christianity hasn't got a success rate of 100%. But you don't need a success rate of 100% for the message to be considered true. Well, look at the COVID jag. It doesn't always work. But the COVID jag is good. But here's the thing. Because God is personal, okay? It means when you have situations like in the witch trials or the Crusades, even though they lost that particular battle, right? These individual Christians stood up trying to make the other Christians understand. You see, that is better than nothing. You see, I don't understand the mentality that atheists require when they have to consider whether they believe in something. I mean, atheists fight with their partners. I don't know how often, but I'm guessing quite frequently. Not all, but majority. Because that's how you have comedians who joke about relationships. Now, if comedians are telling porkies just to get laughs, I think someone would have said something by now. You see, and that raises another point. Christians, the early Christians who witnessed Jesus, right? And they were preaching to the public. Jesus did this, Jesus did that. You see, the people also witnessed Jesus, but they may not have accepted Jesus at the time. So when these preachers met again, the same members of public, they would have said, "Oh, I was there, Jesus never did this." They would have cut the Christian down then and there. And probably some false Christians were caught out. But here's that was illustrating my point about comedians. You see, if atheists don't struggle in their relationships, okay, then comedians would have been exposed for being liars, because all the public who are in relationships, who have witnessed people, they would know, well, that never happens. Why are you trying to cause trouble for relationships? But anyway, I think I've sidetracked a bit. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Bye.